like being able to put something in action and be intentional, like you said. You talked about a plan. Like we've been working really hard on like a 3-year plan for our building. And we kind of looked at 3 different areas: academic, culture, and leadership. But we're making goals underneath all three of those kind of umbrellas. And one of the things I think we can be very initiative driven in schools, and we just have this initiative overload. There's always something new, something new, something new.
Hmm.
And so one of the things that one of our goals this year was to get better at our community and also eventually restorative circles. And so we have this expectation that a piece of that is what we call like a respect agreement. And so rather than just roll it out to teachers and say, hey, we want you to have this respect agreement and the expectation you have it by September, our goal in our 3-year plan was to spend this entire year as a leadership team just modeling respect agreements all year long. Like there's not an expectation on teachers at all this year. It's just that we're going to model it for a whole year. And our first year goal is for us to model it in PLC, model it in PD, model it in staff meetings, just model these respect agreements. Because what's going to happen is some people are going to be like, I get it. I'm ready to just do this on my own right now. So eventually next year, we're ready to move forward with more actionable steps. Like people have had a year of us modeling that for them already.
Such a good point that to model and be that example of the vision, right?
Yeah.
I also was leaning back to, I think often we tell people or do stuff to them, right? But we don't back it up with like the research
Mm.
or the data or like the collective feedback. And so then it comes off really bad to people and they're not bought in. So you have to be able to say, here's my vision, but here's why. And here, let me take you down the walk of the PD journey of like the research and the data points that we have in our building and the feedback from our community. And this is why we're making this adjustment and change, because I've considered all those things and this is our vision and this supports the work that we're doing. I think that's the part I think sometimes people miss is they want to make the change,